Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hankster's Hot Rods, and we're at the Homer City, Pennsylvania dealership with another gorgeous new arrival. This is a 1971 Chevy Chevelle, and it's finished in a beautiful gloss black, and it does have some dark or medium charcoal stripes along the hood and trunk. It's very subtle, but it is a really cool look. It's a little easier to see out in the sunlight. But this paint is in excellent condition. It's got a beautiful shine to it. You can see you do have the bright work around the wheel wells on this one, and all that trim is in very good condition. Same goes for all your bright work around the windows, all polished up real nice, no deep pitting, and it's all straight. I don't see any dents or dings in that trim. You do have both driver and passenger polished chrome side view mirrors on this one. And once again, there's no deep pitting on these. They have a very nice finish to them as well. We'll take a look at the interior. This one does have TMI leather bucket seats in the front, and it also has the matching bench in the rear with the black leather and the suede inserts in the center. A very good looking and comfortable seat. Otherwise, all your interior is also black. It does have some bright trim around it on the door panels and such. Do have some aftermarket gauges down below the dash, along with a AutoMeter tachometer. You got a white knob with a chrome Hurst shifter there. Very well put together interior. Everything's in great shape. We'll work our way to the back of the vehicle. As always, you can look down the side and see it's nice and straight. You can see those metallic gray ghost stripes coming along the rear deck lid and the trunk panel there. And that trunk lines up very well. Rear glass is in great shape, same with all the bright work around it. Tail light lenses, they do have a light tinting to them, so they are a bit darker than the factory ones. Kind of goes along with the ghost stripes on the gloss black paint. All the chrome on the rear bumper is in excellent shape. I don't see any pitting or scratches on that. Go ahead and take a look inside the trunk. You can see the trunk is in excellent condition. You've got all your factory floors in here. You can see that they're all solid and intact. And it does have the original style spatter finish on that trunk floor as well. Underside of the trunk lid is painted in that same gloss black, and it does have the original jacking instructions sticker. It's a very nice touch. And of course, the rubber seal is soft and pliable. Looking down the passenger side, it's also nice and straight. Gaps are even front to back of the door. All your bright work on this side, from the windows to the wheel well trim, is in very good condition. We'll go ahead and take a look at the interior from our passenger side. Once again, this interior is very well maintained and put together. Everything from your headliner to the carpet, even your dash, is in excellent condition. No cracks or tears present in that dash. Door jambs are nice and clean. You've got your rubber bump stops, and the seal is soft and pliable. At the front of the car, you can see all of the bright work lines up very well and all has a good shine to it. It's all in great shape. There's no pitting to speak of in the bright work up front. You've got that nice all steel Cowl induction hood. Windshield's in very good shape, same with all the bright work around it. Now we'll take a peek under the hood. You can see the underside of the hood is finished in that same gloss black as the exterior. Same with your engine bay. The entire engine bay is finished in that same gloss black. You do have a nice core support cover here that does incorporate those metallic gray ghost stripes as well. It's a very nice looking engine bay. Everything is neat and tidy. And as far as that engine and powertrain, that is a 454 big block Chevy, and paired to it is a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission. Now you do have some upgrades on this engine, starting with the aluminum heads. It's also got a cast aluminum Edelbrock RPM air gap intake, QuickFuel Technologies 4-barrel carburetor. It's also got a nice pair of paint-matched finned aluminum valve covers and a paint-matched finned aluminum air cleaner lid that matches the metallic gray that goes along with the stripes. So it's a very nice looking engine bay. It presents well. It does have some nice upgrades. You've got MSD 6AL ignition, so it does have a more modern ignition system, along with an MSD Pro Billet distributor. It's got power brakes, power steering, and a nice full aluminum pulley set with a serpentine belt. So it does have a more modern belt drive as well. It's got an aluminum radiator and a couple electric puller fans to help keep everything cool. And that should about wrap things up for the exterior portion of this car. As always, if you're looking to make any changes or do any upgrades to this vehicle or any of the other cars listed on our website, feel free to reach out to us and let us know what you're looking to get into, and we'll get back to you with a quote. Also, the price that you see listed on the website for these cars, that does include our 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty and enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states. Now we'll get this Chevelle back on the lift and take a look at the underside. Now we have the 71 Chevelle up on the lift. We'll go ahead and do an overview of the underside, starting up front with our suspension. Now this one does have a lot of upgrades done to it. It should make for a very well handling vehicle. Starting up front, you've got an 1.25" front sway bar, and that does appear to have some polyurethane mount bushings, along with some adjustable end links on it. You do have tubular upper and lower control arms, Bilstein shocks with Eibach springs, and that's both in the front and the rear. And as far as your brake system goes, you do have power brakes and power steering. You got discs in the front and drums in the rear. As far as the condition of all your suspension components up front, they're all more modern, upgraded, newer bits, so everything appears to be in very good condition. And as always, we make sure to go through and make sure that everything is in good working order as well. For your powertrain, that's going to be a 454 big block Chevy, and paired to it is a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission. As I look at our engine and trans at this time, they're both free and clear of any leaks or drips. As these classic cars go, there's always a chance of those things popping up. Looking at the exhaust, you do have a pair of Hedman long tube headers, and they've got an 1.75" primary tube. And those bolt up to a full dual 3-inch stainless steel exhaust. It's got a nice X pipe there to help with your flow. It's also got an aftermarket transmission crossmember with a nice poly bushing there, help keep everything nice and tight and secure. And as I look at the condition of the floors, frame rails, leading into the center of the vehicle, everything appears to be in very good shape. I don't see evidence of any floor patches that have been done. It all appears to be untouched and in good condition. All your cross rails and cross bracing is in good condition. All the body mounts as well. Frame rails are straight and solid. Same with your pinch welds and rocker panels. Those are all in very good condition. Nice and straight on both sides. And that 3-inch dual exhaust goes back to some Pypes Race Pro stainless mufflers. And there's no heavy undercoating on this car, so you can really see the raw condition of this underbody. As for the rear end on this car, that is a 8 3/4 Chevy 12 bolt, and it is a POSI unit with a 373 gear ratio. Now, as for the rear suspension, once again, it's a lot of upgraded adjustable components. Let's see, you've got adjustable trailing arms here, tubular, I might add. Same with your upper links, those are tubular. Nice upgrade in strength and rigidity for that rear end. And like I said, you've got Bilstein shocks, both front and rear, and Eibach springs, both front and rear. So this vehicle should ride and handle very well. Looking at the condition of the rear floors coming into the trunk area, everything looks to be in excellent shape. Once again, I don't see evidence of any patches done on this floor. Frame rails are solid and straight leading into the rear. Quarter panels have a nice straight edge at the bottom. Same with your rear valance. It's nice and straight. Love to see it. This vehicle is in very good shape underneath. What we'll do now is lower it down and fire up that 454.